What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Sporgo. And a while back, I put out a video showing some gameplay for Wuthering Waves, a game that I plan on playing in the future because this is a game that's created by a wonderful company in Cruel Games, a game that has developed Punishing Gray Raven, which I've been playing for over 1 year and just absolutely love. And I just love to see how the Cruel treats their player base. They treat them absolutely wonderful, which motivates and incentivizes many players like myself to play a game like Wuthering Waves. And this is the closed beta reaction. Now, this is an edited version of it that I edited up and tried to make it a little bit more fluent and smoother flowing, cut out quite a few things that we really don't need to listen to. You're going to hear some of these guys speaking in the background of the video as far as what's going on in the video in their native tongue. But I'm just going to talk about what we're looking at and just, the expectations that we might have for this game because it's really, really exciting. So let's go. Let's watch it. Right, so they started off with this initial preview of the game, which looks ridiculously good. Like, look at the detail, guys. It looks amazing, right? Very nice. And you guys can see there's going to be some text. That's from my live stream because I actually recorded this from my live stream. I said it before, man. I love the running up the wall thing. That is so nice. That is sick. And then the gliding, of course, kind of like Tower Fantasy. And this game is going to get compared to Tower Fantasy big time. You can guarantee that. Nice, nice. Showing some bosses. The layout of the land. It looks so good. Even the glare, like from the camera angles that try to make it look more lifelike, is really, really sick. And the music is mwah. Oh my God, this looks so good. And Cruel Games, man, if you've ever played Punishing Gray Raven, you know how good their gameplay is. Like, the action is just nutty. Very smooth to play. And I expect the same for this game, to be perfectly honest. And this game is going to get a PC client on top of being on mobile, which is awesome for both of us types of players. Personally, I'm a PC guy. That is awesome. So then what they did was they led into this little preview here. Right, well, that was actually the end of it. But then they show the actual resonators or the characters in the game. So you actually get a nice little look at the characters in the game, which is pretty freaking cool. I almost let a word slip out there. Sorry about that. But wow, like, these characters look absolutely lovely. Oh my God, guys. And then they show a little gameplay from these characters. Oh my God. So, in PGR they call them constructs, but in this game they call them resonators. Oh yeah. Looks so clean and crisp. Man, that range on that girl is sick. Look at that range, boy. That's nice. The guns blazing, the redhead, man, I'm all about. Big time. Really all about all these characters, if I'm being completely honest, but I don't know, the gun blazing redhead is really doing it for me. She's cute as a button. She's cute as a button, man. Super adorable. Right? Nice. And then they, show this girl here, who I think is kind of like the main protagonist of the game. But you see, guys, that says, the wind flowed beside my ears and whispered a spellbinding story, right? And, it really makes, so I'm assuming that this girl is probably going to be a wind element and that, there's going to be other elements in the game, similar to what they do in PGR, where they have fire, dark, ice, and so on, physical. So I'm pretty sure they're going to do the same thing in this game. And that is really, really good. Having different types of elements makes more characters more viable throughout a game. So that looks very, very promising. And then we have some broski resonators. They did show one broski a second ago, but they got some more right here, which is really nice. Sorry, my nose itches. Our nose itches. Guy's a cat lover. That's cool. Nice. And you can really see what's going on in the gameplay. It's not like there's 20 million different animations going on. Like, you can really see what's going on, and that's nice. That's nice to see that clean gameplay. It makes it a lot easier to dodge and anticipate attacks whenever you have, that kind of screen that you're looking at. And this guy here is pretty sick, man, I gotta say. Like the way that he moves his body around, blazing them guns. God almighty, like just so casual and nonchalant. It's pretty sick. Wow. Really like him. And then we get to this guy who we've already seen in gameplay before, yeah, even in a video that I did a while back. And man, this dude's sick. In fact, he actually has some similar animations than Palau in PGR, who does a little dragon animation on her super or special or ultimate, whatever you want to call it. But in this game, he does the same thing. He's got a similar dragon that shows up, which is really cool. Look at that. Dragon swirling around, lots of AoE. Really sick. That emerald green is absolutely beautiful. Very, very cool. Right, Jian? Hopefully I didn't butcher his name, but this guy looks absolutely sicko. Sicko. Now they're talking about what's called the ecosystem. Now, the ecosystem, guys, you can read down the bottom. They do have English text, which is really, really great. But they talk about how, you're able to absorb opponents' powers, and then you can turn around and use those powers against their enemies. But on top of that, you can do something else that's actually really, really cool that I thought was really awesome. But I'm going to save it and let you guys watch this a little bit and see what they do. But this is a nice new thing, because this is something they don't do in PGR. I'm actually really glad that they have expanded their horizons as far as what they can do in this game. This makes things very, very different and makes this game unique amongst other games. And I really, really like this aspect of the game. Being able to absorb powers of enemies is really, really cool. Right? It's kind of like that circle of life thing where you keep reusing things over and over or recycling things, which is really cool. So right now, he's using the powers that he just absorbed, right? Nice, nice. And that's exactly what they're talking about right now. There we go. Nice. And you can heal from it and probably get all kinds of different buffs from it as well, which is pretty awesome. And then they show something that's really nice here, where they talk about how you can bring out the boss that you absorbed or the opponent that you absorbed, and you can admire during a co-op mode. But right there, guys, the co-op mode is what I want you to notice. I wasn't really for sure if this game was going to have a co-op mode or not. I really didn't know, but I'm happy to see that it does. That's actually really good. How smooth will it be? We'll find out, but I'm really glad to see it because it means that you can play with your friends, which is awesome. Now this here is a little entourage of this gentleman walking along this reflected floor, which looks awesome, by the way, and showing all the monsters in all their glory as he's walking along. This is really, really cool. I really like what Kuro Games did here. They made this really, it's nice, right? And these monsters look so good, like that wolf. Everything looks so wild. The lizard there. Oh my God, like really, really detailed. Nice, nice. You can even see the teeth glaring off their jaws. Look at that bear, right? Very, very cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And you guys get to see some of the gameplay of these bosses in this video as well. Ghost Rider boss, that's what I'm gonna call this guy, right? Maybe he's got a cooler name in the game, I don't know, but look at him, guys. Like Ghost Rider, for Christ's sakes, just nutty. Right, and I've actually seen gameplay from him from the betas before, and pretty wild boss. Nice, nice. We got this juiced up freaking gorilla here. Really, really cool. And you can see we just have a huge assortment of bosses in this game. Like, look at the bird here. That's wild. I really am blown away by the reflective floor. The little details like that just make you love these things even more. Like when you see all that reflection and how good it looks, makes them look more lifelike and real. And I can definitely appreciate that, as I imagine most of you can appreciate as well. It's pretty sick. Very cool, man. Not bad. If any of you played PGR, maybe that will remind you of Norwal. If you play PGR, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, nice. Kind of like a unicorn whale going on there. That's pretty awesome. And then you see something that's pretty fun at the end. I thought about editing out, but I wanted to keep it in just to show you the kind of people that Kuro Games are. And these are the gentlemen that are talking in the background. And I thought this was really funny that they put themselves in this little tribute to the enemies. I thought that was pretty cool. Not really a tribute, but the showing of all the enemies. I thought that was pretty damn cool, man. Really nice. Really nice. And then we get in to see a little bit of the boss fights from some of those bosses against our enemies. I mean, they're just dodging. They're not really showing supreme gameplay, but they're just showing a little something, giving you a little taste, right? Getting your feet wet as far as, you know, what these bosses are going to look like in the game, and you actually get to look at a little bit more gameplay. And boy, it is crisp and it is clean, guys. I really can't stress that enough when it comes to this game. I mean, she just got grabbed and thrown down. That's awesome, right? You can parry in the game. Obviously, you can dodge. Really cool. Nice. Man, they run fast too. That's nice. Good movement speed. I like that. That's nice. I don't know, something about good movement speed is always nice to me in games whenever characters move really, really fast and seamless. Whereas, you know, kind of clunky, I just, not into that. I like the walking backwards thing. That was kind of cool. Nice. Nice. Notice when they dodge, a little glowing effect shows up around them. That's nice, you know, changing that camera angle. So cool. Wow. I love it. The delayed attacks, man. That makes these kind of fights so much fun when you have these delayed attacks, because you think it's coming sooner than what it really is, and it screws you up sometimes. We'll see how many dodges you can actually use in this game. This is the Ghost Rider boss I was mentioning earlier. Freaking cool. Jumps off his bike and tries to slam down on you, right? Puts a ring of fire, then you gotta try to dodge out of the ring of fire. That's sick, man. He swings the freaking bike at you. That's nice. I'm digging it, man. I am digging this game. It looks so good. Ah, we got like a human-like looking enemy here. He looks pretty vicious too. And another thing that I haven't even talked about is the lore, like the story in the game. And you guys actually get to see a little personality from these characters here in a little bit as well, which is pretty cool. Right? It's not just action and gameplay and how all the animations. It's also the personality and the backstory of the characters. It's something else to look forward to, right? And that's how this video is going to end. They end up doing this. And they end on this little video showing some personality of some of these characters. And I just thought this was really, really heartwarming and just cool. And by the way, guys, if we ever got an anime, look at this. It looked pretty sick. It would be pretty damn dope. She had that like serious tone on her, but then she's like, oh, hey, hello, hey, how's it going? Aww. Of course, they got to put a cute little girl in there. Of course, right? Little Miss Adorable. Aw, see? And he just saved her, put a little cloud under. That's nice.
Anka's effort. Try a spoon at least.
I mean, she don't seem like she liked it.
On second thought, I'm gonna...
I think he's like, well, you're going to get saved whether you like it or not. And then he runs off. Pretty funny.
That edible?
Nice little anime type humor there.
Gotta run. I made it. Yang.
Nice.
Finally. Team assemble.
Oh, yeah.
Then
Of course, they end on waifus.
let's be off.
And that is the end of the video, guys. I mean, the game looks absolutely wonderful. I really thought the closed beta live stream was quite nice, man. They showed a lot of little goodies talking about, showing the resonators, the characters in the game, showing some personality from these characters, showing some gameplay, showing some enemies, just giving us a lot of details about the game, the ecosystem, absorbing powers and using the powers against your opponents. I mean, all these things are really, really cool. And I cannot wait to play this game when it actually comes out. So guys, let me know what you think about Wuthering Waves and this closed beta live stream. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. D+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.